In 2010, two young guys launched a simple app that let users share photos with filters. Within 2 years, they sold it for $1 billion with only 13 employees. That app was Instagram. And this is the untold story of how Kevin Systrom and Mike Krieger created one of the most powerful platforms in modern history, changing how billions of people communicate forever. Kevin Systrom loved photography, not as a pro, but as a passionate hobbyist. While working as a marketer at a travel startup, he started building an app on nights and weekends. It was originally called Bourbon, a confusing mix of location check-ins, plans, and photo sharing. But it was clunky, overloaded. Users didn't love it, until Kevin noticed something strange. Everyone was using it for one thing: uploading photos. That's when Kevin made the boldest decision of his life. Kevin called his friend Mike Krieger, a talented Brazilian engineer. Together, they stripped the app down to its core. Take a photo, add a filter, share it instantly. They rebranded it Instagram, combining Instant Camera and Telegram. On October 6, 2010, they launched it on the App Store. By the end of the first day, they had 25,000 users. Within 2 months, 1 million. Why? Because Instagram did something magical. It made anyone feel like a great photographer. Instagram exploded because it was simple, beautiful, and social. The filters made photos look professional. The feed created a dopamine loop. And influencers, before the term even existed, started showing off their lifestyles. Kevin and Mike focused obsessively on user experience. They refused to clutter the app with ads. They turned down offers. They kept the team lean. They knew what made Instagram special, and they protected it fiercely. By 2012, Instagram had 30 million users, but something big was coming. In April 2012, Kevin and Mike received a call from Mark Zuckerberg. Facebook had just launched its own photo app to compete with Instagram. It failed. So instead of fighting them, Mark wanted to buy them. For $1 billion, at the time, Instagram had no revenue, no business model at employees, but it had attention, the new currency of the internet. Kevin and Mike agreed on one condition: Instagram would stay independent. Just days later, Facebook announced the acquisition. The world was stunned. A tiny app with no income just became a unicorn. Under Facebook, Instagram grew like wildfire. They launched video sharing stories to compete with Snapchat, Reels to compete with TikTok, direct messaging, ads, and more. Instagram became a cultural phenomenon. It created careers, it redefined beauty standards, and it became a global marketplace. But behind the scenes, things weren't perfect. In 2018, Kevin and Mike clashed with Zuckerberg over creative control. They felt the soul of Instagram was fading, so they left. Today, Instagram has over 2 billion users. It's one of the most downloaded and used apps in the world. It transformed how brands market, how influencers rise, how people present themselves to the world. And it all started with two guys, one idea, and a willingness to focus. Kevin and Mike didn't set out to build a billion-dollar company. They set out to make something people loved. And in doing so, they changed the way the world shares stories. The story of Instagram isn't just about filters or fame. It's about clarity. Kevin Systrom once said, "Great products don't come from focus groups. They come from someone solving their own problem in a simple, elegant way." So if you're working on something, don't try to be everything. Be great at one thing, because sometimes all it takes is the right idea at the right time with the right filter.